today. It is quite bright where I'm sitting at. Let me sit back a little bit. Yeah, there we go. All right. Okay. So today we're gonna talk a little bit about watches. I'm gonna show some watches. Let's get the wrist shot out the way, man. I have one of my favorite timepieces, man. This is Fortress Maximus Metroplex Time Fortress, whatever you want to call it, man. I'm calling it everything but what the actual name of this watch is. But this has become my hero's watch. As heavy as it is, I still go on walks with this. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not for the faint of hearts, but still one of my favorite watches. And we're going to talk about this and some other watches today. But today is about, what's up, Megazoid? Welcome in. I missed the Windup show in New York. Missed it. Planned all year for it, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, missed it. You know what I'm saying? But, life happens. And we're here, still thankful. You know what I'm saying? Got some pictures. I'll show in some upcoming video. Because tomorrow I'll be going out to Kokomo, and around noon I won't be going live there, but I will be capturing some stuff there. And just letting you guys know, there was a watch that came out that really didn't get any coverage when it came out. And those that saw my live from Whiskey Wheels and Watches, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. What watch I'm talking about. Excuse me. Coffee break. All right, so Miss Windup. But you know who didn't? Skylar Santana. And I was just watching one of his videos. His video he just dropped this morning. And matter of fact, we're going to respond to that. He don't know that I'm doing this. But what is he going to do, man? The show must go on, right? I hope that you guys add, let me see, we're 2 minutes and 22 seconds in here. So if you're watching this on a replay, let me know what watch that you were wearing at the time of watching this. Mr. Windup saves me money. Hey, we're going to talk about that too. When you ever hit Teddy's store, I think you'll like it. Yes, I am, bro. I'm going to hit it. Yes, it was. Biddlesworth is in the building. Hey, settle down over there. Settle down. Yeah, sometimes you gotta tell folks, man. You gotta let them know. All right. So, got 36 views. I got it on my secondary device. Good morning to you guys. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. Wrist shots. I hope everybody's having a great morning. It's Tuesday. It's Taco Tuesday. So I hope you guys are doing well. If you guys missed Windup, you have one more shot before the year's out. What's going on? Oh, minutes and hours will be going off in Austin, Texas. And yo, he got a lineup. Rich has a lineup, dude. So I don't know if it's gonna be in the same spot. If it's in the same spot, it's an art museum. Beautiful. And I would say, yeah, that's a great spot to do it. It's a lot of angles, a lot of, you know what I'm saying, it's one level. You don't have to climb stairs or anything. That's if it's in the same spot. I have to research. Oh, you can go and look and see if it's in the same spot. Yeah, you walk in, there's artwork with the watches. I think it's a great touch. I don't know, just me. Rock a Unimatic before I leave home this morning. Okay. Blessed day. Yeah, man, I am having a blessed day. Thank you for that. If you guys are ever here in Indianapolis, man, I'm coming to the spot right with the bricks behind me. This used to be like a chow hall for soldiers when Fort Bend was actually an active army base. So for me, just being here, nostalgia. For those that don't know, I'm prior service, man. I was in the Army, National Guard. I even thought about doing the Marines at one point. I ain't even gonna lie to you, man, because I served with the Marines. I was a commo guy for the Marines. One of my first duties. Went up to Grayling, Michigan, and I did being with the Marines, and I got to serve with them when I was in Iraq. Yo, I love Marines, man. We talk junk about each other all day, but I absolutely love Marines, man. Like, Not to say that, the other branches aren't dope. Air Force always provide the party spots. Always had a swimming pool out there in the desert. It's cool, great food. Air Force, y'all know, hey, Coast Guard. Only kicked it with a couple of Coast Guard folk. Not a whole bunch. I didn't serve with them, just kicked it. We sat, bar, drank, stuff like that. But my Marines, salute. All right, let's get back into the thing. Iraq.
Plate too?
I sure did. I swallowed the plate, the forks, everything. And you can't charge me for eating a plate either. You can't charge. Y'all got enough plates back there. Yes, you do. Y'all, she trying to charge me for the plate.
You ate it.
So that comes with the meal.
You ate your silverware too.
Going back, that's why I love coming here, man. Iraq 2004, I was 08, bro. Artillery Marine, let's go, man. Salute, bro. I promise, bro. Yo, I'm not even gonna get into that. You know what? I'll get into that once I cover. I'm gonna go through my Casios before the year is out. I'm doing the State of the Collection live, and it's gonna be like several parts to it. The watches that I collected this year and why they are so important to me. And today's episode is important to me because I'm not gonna hit one particular watch, but you'll see one particular brand that I love. I just absolutely love. But let's chime in real quick. And so I want to show you something. All right. So we're tuning in to Skylar. He is on Jack Mason right now. And if you're not subscribed to Skylar, just check the channel out before you subscribe. If you think it's something good for you, go ahead. If not, you know what I'm saying? Maybe share it to somebody that they may like this type of content. But this the one right here. Y'all know that guy? Now, what did I miss? I missed a great show from what I saw from the pictures that were sent to me, courtesy of the Oracle, who I call the Oracle. The show was packed. The show had, possibly 1,000 to 2,000 people per hour cycling through. And at one point, they, like, from what I was hearing, and I'm listening, I'm on the phone while people are on the ground. Then you had Red and the Rich Chick there. I was watching their live. And from what I saw, this place was packed. And I've been to Windup Chicago. I've been to Minutes and Hours, both in Chicago and Texas. And from what I saw with the crowd, dude, it's crazy. But you got a chance to see and listen to watch designers. And I want to preface this one thing. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Drink Champs. With Drink Champs is Nori and a couple other people, but Nori, they have a watch section, right? And I saw Nori on the Rich Check podcast. And these guys, of course, Nori he's a rapper, right? Entrepreneur, like he does a lot of things. So he has money to buy, Pateks and APs and stuff like that. And I was looking at a video this morning, he was showing some expensive watches. Like he showed one watch, I think it was an AP, that there's only 3 made in the world, right? Off catalog, and I don't know the reference number. You'll have to go and look at that podcast. But the way you see, he had Fat Joe up there, Spliff, who was it? I forgot the other guy's name. Then some watch jeweler, and they were all talking these expensive watches, right? And they were like, they loved it. Like they were like explaining why they got into the watches and what was the most important part about the watch. And there's no difference in their enthusiasm versus somebody that gets into a microbrand. So I want to just kill this one statement or this whole argument about having a premier timepiece, because if that's something that you like to gravitate towards, they do have, what was that, Geneva Watch Days. So if that's your thing, fly out there, check out some high class watches, man, and look at the craftsmanship. If not, I still say people that like high end watches, you still need to come and see people that's designing stuff like this. Hold on, let me show you. Because on Skylar's video, they covered this watch right here. You guys, this isn't no. I've shown this watch 1,001 times. Right, this right here is an Islander. You can't see it because that sun is beaming. Matter of fact, hold up. Let's do this. Let's go through. Yes, right. I'm gonna walk you through some stuff. It was great that Skylar covered it well. Yeah, he did, man. The Citizen sapphire bezel was stunning. Okay, oh yeah. So let me walk you through. So I guess this is sort of a stated collection, I guess. So they were represented, Jack Mason, and this watch right here, for those that don't remember, or if you don't know, I had 2 screws fall out the back of the case back. Once I got this watch, I had wore it and was showing everybody, and somebody in the chat was like, Trap, that watch was missing screws. Well, I sent it back, and they took care of me. I wasn't without this watch for like, I think 7 days or something like that. It was up, man. I'm telling you, it was a great experience. But the thing about this watch, it has no date on it, Miota movement, and this thing has been treated. The metal, the steel, stainless steel has been treated. So it's 316L steel, but it's scratch resistant. Now, you can still scratch this thing up, but it's not going to be as easy if it didn't have the coating on there. And that comes with the cost, right? So this thing is under, well, they don't make this model no more, which I hope, I'm just going to say this. This needs to come back in a limited edition Dr. Pepper. There are cherry. There's all type of flavors. That's what this needs to be. I'm just going to throw that out there. But going back to this watch right here. GMT, one of my favorite pieces. I think one of the best dive watches that I have in my collection with an NH34. And it's just everything about this watch that just screams, yes. Absolutely love it. And I get one thing. I would say this. It's not for everybody. Microbrands aren't for everybody. I'm just telling you that right now. It's not. Having a microbrand, some of you guys are like you're luxury people. You got it. That's where you are. You know what I'm saying? You have to have your Rolex, your APs, your Vacherons, and I'm not knocking it because if I can get an expensive piece, I definitely will get a Vacheron. Space theme now, huh? Okay. Hold up. Outer Limits. Yeah, he did. Skyler, he's texting me now. What's up, brother? Love microbrands and independence. Animal, anything goes, bro. Anything. So I'm gonna show y'all what I got here, which I think was like super dope. Now, when I went out to, what was that, DC, I picked this piece up right here. And this may not fit everybody's criteria, but this watch is phenomenal for me. I loved it when I saw the review of this watch. When Mark released it, I said, man, I like that, man. So I forgot the actual color of this, but this thing is reminiscent of like a sunrise. Like I was on the ship, and if you guys ever saw the video, I did like the wall. This would represent the ocean, and this right here would be the sun coming up. And I'm telling you, man, it's like perfect. This thing is perfect for the Bahamas or going out of town. Then you have this right here, that linen dial. This thing is so beautiful. Again, Islander. And then we have the Islander Spinnaker collab with that, like, you see the red accents on this. I was sitting down for breakfast when this watch came out. I saw it and I ordered it. That's the colorway I wanted. And I said, yeah, I got to get that. That thing, you see the red color match wheel, man, that thing is sick, man. But then that brought me over to buying an actual Spinnaker, which is this is my favorite Spinnaker of all time. The hull has that panorized style cushion case. But the thing about it, looking at Skylar's coverage on Windup reminded me of this one thing. How many people go out to this event? Skylar covered, and I'll let you guys go and look if you haven't seen it already. Skylar covered so much on this thing. Hold up, matter of fact, let me pull this up. He interviewed each person, right? Stella watches. Have you ever heard of Stella? If you've never heard of Stella watches, just type it in, go over there and look at it. Now, I believe she used Salida movements. I believe. I think she used Salida movements, but her dials are like, and I had an opportunity of putting this thing on my wrist. I've seen her went to Chicago Windup a couple years ago when I was introduced to her, and phenomenal watch brand. I'm talking about phenomenal watch brand, and that's one of those that's not talked about a lot. And I was telling a collector the other day, you know what? When you get a hold of a good watch, or you find a watch brand, you want everybody and their mama to know about it. That's what we do, right? And now I'm not even going front. I was looking at a video last night, and this guy said, "What's wrong with watch collecting right now on YouTube?" Forgive me, I can't remember the guy's name that I was watching last night, but that's in his title. What's wrong with YouTube or something like that? But I've spent money from watching YouTube videos. I will blame a number of people. Random Rob, you're one of the people I will blame for me purchasing watches or being interested in certain watches and trying to put money to the side to get stuff. But there was a number. TGV's another one. I didn't know anything about Squale until I came across his channel and went to the spot where he get his Squales from, and I'm like, that's crazy. So I spent money. Yeah, it can be chasing this thing can be expensive. But one thing I do, I kind of hate that I missed Windup, but I don't at the same time, because I know for a fact that I would have spent money, and that money would have took away from what I'm trying to do next month. I know it would have, you know what I'm saying? Because one, we're in a time right now where, hey, you gotta plan, bro. Like spending money, you have to plan these things out. Hold on, wait. What's that? What? Oh, man, you and these nicknames, bro. I got my handle from the Outer Limits. Hey, you know what's crazy? We got a what is it? A club. I don't even know if the thing is still open, but it was a club down by this in Atterbury. It was called Outer Limits. A little hole in the wall spot. It was pretty decent for us to go out there and drink, listen to some crazy music, and then go back to the base. It's Traps, dog. Yeah, I gotta come. DC District Times will be here before you know it. Man. Rob, I'm gonna tell you. Let me ask you this, Rob. And anybody in the chat, you answer this. Of all of the events that you've been to, which ones you think stand out the most, or which ones are like the ones that you like the most? Let's just say that. I ain't gonna say stand out the most. I'm gonna say this. I love Windup. I like Windup Chicago, man. It's a different vibe. But I'm looking at. I have to experience Windup New York for myself. For the hopefully, God forbid anything crazy happens for next year. Even if I last that long, but I want to go see Windup for myself, because it's cool watching. Like, yeah, man, Skyler, he did a great job covering this topic. The interviews, man, he's real good at what he does. But I was impressed with DC. I like DC. The way it was set up, the energy was off the chain, man. It was like, and it was packed. And it's frustrating not being able to get to the watch that you want to, man. Gosh, man, I was trying to get to certain watches, but like I couldn't even get the Doxa, man. People, it was like it was almost trying to break the line, bro. Like it was. I said, yo, bro, this is like a football line, bro. Like this is a whole stack of just linebackers, man. You can't get through. I couldn't even, like, I had my phone, I had my extension trying to get over, man, and it was like it was always somebody so much bigger. Big shoulders, big back, bro. And I call them fat, but they just got, man, watch it. Some of you watch collectors, man, some big dudes, man. It's not fair. You got to get to the back, bro. Like, you got to get to the back. Because some of y'all just wide, bro. Like, y'all take up so much space. You can't get in. I saw who was it? The rich chick, bro. She muscled her way through the crap, bro. I loved her live because I think she went live twice, and I said she's dangerous. I cracked a joke on her live last week. I said I believe she works because nobody knows what she does professionally. And I said I think she's FBI by day and she's a UFC fighter by night. Because and I'm really convinced now because the way she was blowing through people, man, it was crazy. Big back, I'm telling you, bro. It is a lot of big backs. Some of the intersex shows are great. You know what? Oh wow, I haven't been to an intersect, and I love what it represents. I love what it represents, and I was looking at an interview. I can't forgive me. I can't remember who was doing the interview, but it was said that they don't want a whole bunch of people. You know what I'm saying? Like up to 1,000 people, cool. It's to be intimate, and it's not really to sell, but to to have this space for people to come in and learn and stuff like that. And I gotta say, oh, speaking of which, for those of you guys that live in New York, there's a number of you guys that live in New York, and you missed the show. How you miss a wind-up show when you live in New York, and you ain't doing nothing on a Saturday? And I know I spoke to a few of y'all. Y'all ain't doing nothing on a Saturday, and y'all didn't go to the show. Come on, that's crazy. If nothing else, man, the camaraderie, man. That's like you don't have to go to the show to buy watches. You don't. You know what I'm saying? Like you go there to enjoy. Speaking of which, outside of Windup, even though I missed it, Skylar's. Oh, he's in there too. What's up? What? Skylar's in the building. Skylar Centennial is in the building. Yeah, I got a lot of nicknames for him too. House of X in the building. What's up, House of X? Purebred on this show. Hey, you know what's crazy? Even though Skylar was he was in his professional mode, Skylar, you cannot hide that fanboy. Boy, oh my gosh. You got a lot of energy, bro. You have a lot of energy, and I could tell when you was talking, it was like you was geeking out, bro. Like I said, this dude, and regardless, and that was cool. Like, okay, I understand the mic had went out. You still did a phenomenal job, bro. Then the subtitles at the bottom, that was flawless, bro. I like that. Rich Chick, Simon, Bar, Sinister. Dang! That's crazy. You be coming up with these nicknames. Trap Underdog Vision. I like that. Hey, I like that. I'm gonna put that on the t-shirt. Trap Underdog Vision. Now I appreciate that, House of X. Travis, the Philly show is going to be a much nicer place next year. I believe it. Red Bull energy. The bull of a dude kept touching Skylar. Hey, y'all got to see Skylar in real life, man. That dude, he's tall, man. You're a sexy beast, sir. And guess what? I'm securing myself. I can say that without it being funny. And if you take it the wrong way, then you just take it the wrong way, man. The show must go on. That dude, hey, Skylar the dude, bro. Skylar the dude, yeah. Tall guy, I mean, like, hey, Skylar got a big back too, bro. Big, wide dude. I was like, man, this dude had to play football. Then he got this tattoo. I was like, man, you dangerous, bro. You dangerous, man. I don't know what branch of military you served with. You say you didn't. Bro, cap. All cap. Or you're a police officer or something, bro. Like, you're not gonna fool me. You talking about you in sales or whatever you talking about. Bull crap. Y'all gotta see Skylar. That dude, that's a solid guy, man. Corn-fed. Just big for no reason. When I saw him, I was like, dang. It's a big dude. And for the life, hey, Rob, I ran into one of your viewers here in my hometown, man, and he said, "Yo, Trap, you taller than what I thought you were." He like, "I thought you were short," and I was like, "Man, that's crazy." Like, I can't even. I'm taller than 5'5". I'm taller than 5'6", bro. I'm 6 foot even, bro. Like, but Skylar's like 6'10" though. Skylar's 6'10", because I was like this, like, dang. Hey, yo, what?
Scott. You know, the guy that's
Oh, the guy that be sitting over, yeah. Going for a little walk. Okay, getting his walk on.
he's going to lunch at somewhere else.
Scott, get your butt. Hey, hey, get over here. He's a serial killer. Bruh. Skylar, big boy. He called him a serial killer. But you know what? Since I got you in here, Skylar, and for the people that are watching, and all of my people over in India, my people over there in the UK, Australia, all of us can share in this one thing is like we all enjoy watches. It really don't matter what watch you get. YouTube can be a place, beautiful spot to come and enjoy and look at watches, but it also can be very dangerous to spend money there, and it become very critical. And the one thing I don't want to alienate people that collect everything. Now, I don't have any luxury watches in my collection right now. You know, that could change in the future. And when it does, I'm not gonna say it's changing, but when I do add a luxury watch, it's the right time, right place. It's just a call for it, and I'm not doing it to satisfy that criteria from YouTube. And that's something that I interpret. This is me. I'm not speaking for you guys, but for me, when I look at YouTube from time to time, I can see an author of their channel give kudos to brands. Like there are certain brands that are gravitated towards on a regular basis, and they love those brands, right? And they're promoted, and I don't care if they're being paid by the brand or not. As a viewer, I am watching, and I am looking, and I'm observing and absorbing what they're saying. And considering is this watch for me? I am. But there is being in the now and must have a luxury watch to solidify. And I'm talking from this side of the screen. For those that have channels, I feel that it's almost like a given. You have to have a luxury watch in order to be taken serious. And I say that because I was reading an article about Martin Luther King, which I've shared this before. Martin Luther King was gifted, there's two stories to it, but he was gifted a Rolex. And I think the number, what was it? The reference number is like a either 1601 or 1606. Date just. I can't remember which one. It's been a minute since I looked at that. But yeah, I think to have an expensive watch on your channel sort of pushes you into a different stratosphere, gets you more clicks and views and stuff like that. But I'd rather do stuff like this. Hold on, let me show you something. I started my channel off of Invicta, right? And this right here, this strap, of course, is aftermarket stuff. I ordered this a couple years ago. But this is the Grand Diver, and this will be the equivalent of Rolex's, why can't I think? It's not the Submariner. Yachtmaster GMT, even though this isn't a GMT, that has a GMT bezel, which I always thought was crazy. But it's still, I think it was just how bold and bright it was. This does come with the meteorite dial. It is 47 millimeters, and I imagine this thing is like 17 millimeters, and I think it's 17 millimeters thick. The lug, I'm pretty sure it's like 51 millimeters. Wait a minute, why am I guessing? Let me see here. I learned to keep these calibers with me. Let's see what the real measurement of this thing is. Oh yes, most definitely, y'all. Most definitely. I appreciate that. So what is the lug on this thing? And the lug opening is 21 millimeters. The lug to lug is, I was tripping. Yeah, no, it's 51.4 millimeters, lug to lug. And the thickness, I'm gonna do it with the Cyclops. Hold on, let me do it with the Cyclops. 16.6 millimeters with the Cyclops. 15.1. Yeah, so not too thick and it has an NH35 in this thing. But I still wear this watch. I still enjoy wearing this watch. It is big, but it's not, like it's crazy when I show these watches and people see this on replay, they're like, oh, that's cool, you got an Invicta, but that's not for me. And that's cool. And it's not. Every watch isn't for everybody. But that's one of the things that, Invicta used to be invited to Basel World back in the day, for those that remember what Basel World was. I think they were there for like 7 or 8 years. Every year they went. They did their thing. They even won an award back in 2013, the Red Dot Award for their crown system. So there's historical value with the brands that you pick. And I hope that you're not ashamed of what you like to wear. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to show you something too. All right, of course, let me show my Cobra Commander again. Visitor watches, man. Don't sleep on it. But I saw this watch from Aragon. This is a big boy. Let's see how thick this thing is. 15.1. And the bezel itself, the bezel is 39.2. The case is 40 millimeters exactly. But this is called the dive tank by Aragon. Has I call it indestructible. This bracelet didn't come with it. I ordered this bracelet, but it is from Aragon. This came with a blue strap that matched the dial and the bezel. 120 click, great lume on it. It even has a helium escape valve. But it's machined and it will remind you sort of like a Bell & Ross type of watch. But you know what I like about this watch? Is its shape. I love the color of it. And I think that Aragon Wing is the engineer. His customer service is amazing. And it's more of a fan service watch, man. And it just fits, man. It just fits. That's a heavy. Now, I don't have a scale with me, so I don't know. It's pretty weighty. Let me get into the chat real quick. Did you see Bud Seal show their Tudor watch? Yes. Okay, cool. So yeah, I plan on coming to their New York show next year. Y'all forgive me. I have, allergies or something is kicking me. Another watch that I have, a company that I didn't know much about. That's right. Look at all the beauties right there. Ooh, yeah. Ooh. Yeah. South Baltimore, Night Raven. I've shown this a few times, but the thing about this watch that I like, is just learning about the company. There were people that put me onto this company, and they were like, "Yo, Trap, you got to learn more about it. I think you will like it, just based on the type of person I am." And I just think it's a great company. I love the fact that they represent their home state. And this is just one representation. I believe he got us some new stuff too. He has one watch that had that bridge situation. The metal was made out of that bridge that collapsed. He has a deal with Orioles baseball team. And he got a number of things. And I think that's one of the most important things about going to these shows. And going back to that video I saw, the young man was giving kudos to the fact that you got YouTubers that are reviewing watches. It's crazy. Random Rob was actually mentioned in a few videos that I was watching as to, like people appreciating what he does. DA in the building, what's going on? I always love that. Greetings from Aruba. Thank you for being here. Thank you. And DA, I hope that you do consider, with your new watch that you just designed and brought out, I hope you do consider going to a Windup or District Times or something like that. And I was still to answer that question that you asked the last time. Would it benefit you? Yes. Now, I will say this. I've had conversations with a number of designers and watch creators, and sometimes they sell a lot, sometimes they don't. I know, who is it? Not Jack Mason. Gosh, it's one of the brands that don't sell there. And everybody know, hold on, who has the Bell Canto? I'm drawing a blank. But y'all know what I'm talking about, the big boy. Christopher Ward. I'm tripping. Christopher Ward does not sell watches from these events. They give information. They let people see the watch, test it, check it out, the whole nine, right? And I think that'll be a good thing. Like, if you do bring watches to sell, that's great. But if you just want to pay for a booth to educate people, to let people see and order, stuff like that, I think that'll do you well. I would tell you do your research to see who's the least expensive, because those shows are expensive for the vendors. That's the other thing. Windup, expensive. And I will refer you to your peers on that. I will tell you to do some research so you know exactly how this stuff goes, man. And if you want, like, hit me up on Instagram. I can put you in touch with somebody that can actually give you more information on that. Yes, we plan to be in Windup, New York. Just need the right time. Okay. Yeah, we're praying that. Ooh, okay. I'm looking forward to that. If you coming to New York, woo. I may, and you know what I'm thinking? I may even skip Chicago's next year. I don't know. I may go full steam ahead and just go to as many as I possibly can. I don't know. We'll see. But DC, District Times, definitely. I mean, see, the thing about that, I absolutely love going to DC. I do. There's so much to do in DC. Oh my goodness. And that's the beautiful thing about it. Even I was just having this discussion this morning about like Kokomo has an event, Whiskey Wheel and Watches, right? Which I think is amazing. Like, a couple brands come in, it's extremely intimate. You get information on stuff. You're there in Kokomo, and I don't know if they give tours to people or whatever, taking you back there, see what a watchmaker's benches is. But I'm hoping that Kokomo expands with that. Now, here's the argument, or I guess the challenge would be, there's multiple events. You have Intersect, you got Whiskey Wheel and Watch. You have Windup. You got 3 shows, one Windup. You have I don't know how many shows Intersect do. Let's just say 3. Y'all can correct me for those that know better. Let's just say that they have 3 shows. Then you have Minutes and Hours, which I know is 3 shows. Let me see, they do Chicago. I think they just did. Did they just do Texas? I think they just did. No, they're doing Texas, but they just did another one, Atlanta, or they went somewhere else. So I'm gonna say 3 shows for Minutes and Hours. I'm tripping. So with all these shows going on, it'll be hard for Kokomo, Whiskey Wheel and Watches, because there's other people that do Whiskey Wheel and Watches. I just learned that there's a week-long event in Tennessee, and it's not just watches. There's watches and jewelry, but I just learned about that from a buddy of mine, that they go all week. It's like for the whole week, it's Monday through Friday, and they're showing at, like, in the area, which, dude, it's Tennessee. They got good food, great barbecue, and it's in an area where you can go to all the shops and everything else. That's a tourist spot where they're at. So, yeah. And if Kokomo was to do that, I believe that would be, they would have to attach themselves to, like, an Indianapolis 500 event or something. It would have to be something, because Kokomo, even though it's like great food there, it's like historical things around, it's not a tourist spot. And it's off the beaten path, right? There's nothing else around it for miles and miles and miles. So I would say that for Kokomo to have a more effective event, I think they would do good, because Indianapolis was at one point was the hub for convention centers. Like, like Walmart, all the big retailers would come here by the thousands. I'm talking about tens of thousands of people, like converge right here. We got all type of racing events, man. We got Red Bull events. We got monster trucks. We have Make 'em auto auction is going on. I think it's about to start next week or something like that. They did Texas. We missed that. Wanted to be there. Oh, okay. Weed and Watches event. That would be dope in California. What up, Rod? What's going on, bro? Hey, good show y'all had last night, man. Hey, boy, if I'd have been on that panel, I had a lot to say about. Ooh, that's for another topic, bro. That's for another topic, man. Boy, you had me fired up on that one, man. But yeah, good show. Y'all do a great show, man. Weed and Watches event. Inky cartridge. I'm gonna tell you this. I believe that would, like in those, I would say Colorado would be a good state to have that in. Cali, all the little, you know what I'm saying, even Chicago. I think in Chicago, yeah, there's a lot to do in Chicago. But I would say Colorado would probably be the safest. I don't think Colorado would be the safest. I wouldn't say a weed and watch show in Chicago, man. Like, you liable to get robbed out that junk. I don't know. We want people to spend as much time with watches. Yes. Let me, cause like I'm not gonna be on that long. I wanted to show you that. What was it? Where was I going with this, y'all? Oh, not to be a fanboy, but I'm gonna be a fanboy. I showed this if y'all just got here. I'm a huge fan of Islander watches, as you can tell. These are both Islander pieces. This is an Islander collab that I have on my wrist. I am a huge fan, and I stay in my lane, if nothing else. I heard that last night on somebody's live podcast. Somebody shared that. I stay in my lane. You know what I'm saying? I rock stuff like, I know the average person wouldn't get this right here. Wolverine, Citizen, Eco Drive. I actually just got Hey, did y'all know Amazon had went down for a minute? Boy, my shipping was thrown off because of Amazon, bro. Like, it was crazy. Amazon was down. So peak game. Somebody mentioned this brand, Ambir watch straps, and I got a yellow strap to go with said watch. Yeah, boy. It's not going on this one though. It's going on a different one. I actually have a netted strap to go to that one that just came in. Let's see here. So was Robin Hood. Yeah, I know. Cause I was looking. I said, man, that's crazy. So was Roblox. There were certain video games that you couldn't play. I don't know what's going on. Something got hacked. It is what it is. I don't know. But at any rate, I'm gonna show you two more watches before I get up out of here. My enjoyment. This is a Phoebus. This is a Phoebus timepiece, NH38, I believe in this one. But this is a collaboration with Islander watches. It is. Watch, nice bracelet. It's comfortable. The colorway is crazy. Sandwich dial. The loom is amazing. 120 click. I can sit here and rattle off the specs. And may I remind you, specs are amazing. Performance is amazing. You can't compare these watches to watches that have been hand built and assembled. Those watches that have like 120-hour power reserve. Those watches that got deviation times of like 2 to 3 seconds per day. Those watches that have been meta certified. They've tested the movement, the case. They put it through, forget boot camp, man. Like, they got watches that's been put through SEER training. For those that know, yeah. Like, these watches have been certified to withstand like some major event, like some catastrophic cold event, right? Your watch will still work. And those are great. But like for me, I look at watches that not only fit like match shoes, match outfits, hats and stuff like that. Like for example, you see the underlining of this hat and that watch right there, like I'll do that. I got a hat that actually matched this thing perfectly. I have a hat for every watch I got for the most part. But I get watches for me, and I hope that you guys, when you shop and you're doing your research, yeah, there are a lot of channels that preach and they give reviews, they give numbers, they give all the statistics and stuff like that. But if you don't identify with that, it doesn't wear the same way. For those that want like precious metals, you have to know if you are going out for let's say a platinum Daytona, if you can get a platinum Daytona, that's a heavy watch. And if you want a description of what that is, pick up an Invicta, you know what I'm saying, a Sea Hunter. That's a similar weight to it. You know what I'm saying? Like, put like, I don't know, 12 quarters in your hand and just hold it. Like, that may be the equivalent of some of these watches. Some of these, like these gold, platinum, it's a dense metal. It's dense. You know what I'm saying? So, every watch is not going to feel the same on your wrist. It's not going to look the same. It's not going to look the same on you as it is on somebody else. Skin complexion is off. Like, your wrist is shaped a certain way. There's certain watches I can fit that fits perfectly. Some that just, it looks beautiful, but it just doesn't work. The same thing with Tissot. A Tissot bracelet does not fit everybody's wrist. So that's where it's good to go and search and go to Macy's. Go to some of these stores for those main brands. Problem with microbrands, there's no stores really that can fit that unless you in an area. If you're out in Maryland, you can go check out of South Baltimore. If you're here in Indiana, you can go check out Visitor, Fletcherman Von Reese. Who else can you check out? Who else is here? I think that's about it. If I'm missing something, forgive me. But you can't just go out and try microbrands. That's why those events are killer to go to. Islander watches, man. Dude, I wish we had an Islander watch. Or go like Kokomo, they built this watch. This was on their page, like their landing page. And I think this is even made in the magazines. I think it was a magazine local to them. This particular watch, this one, and I got it. It's mine. I bought it. It wasn't given to me. I bought it, and I like it. It's Snowflake. This thing is dope. Skeletonized. Yeah, is it easy to tell time on it? Yeah, somewhat, but like I don't tell time on this. I just set it and keep it moving because it's the design. I love this watch. Crockett. There you go, Hannibal. Oh yeah, man. Thank you, bro. I appreciate you sniping people. I switched between being a bracelet guy and a strap monster every few years. Now I'm back to bracelet only. Hey man, a good bracelet, bro. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna show you a watch, and then I'm gonna end on this one. Even though I showed a lot of Islander pieces, I'm gonna end on my Jack Mason.
You got email on this hiding?
Yeah. So my Jack Mason, I had this on the strap the whole time I owned it. I bought the bracelet with it. I had this watch for over a year and a going on 2 years now. I literally just changed to this bracelet 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago. I just changed to the bracelet 3 weeks ago. And it was in the box. I didn't want to put it on. I absolutely loved the strap because the strap was so comfortable. I fell in love with this. And the strap is all white, so it matches the white dial and bezel. And now I'm like, crap. I should have been put this thing on bracelet, man, because that bracelet is super comfortable. It just flexes. It's the truth, man. So yeah, right now, there will be some watches that I have right now that I'm not doing bracelet. Going into the colder month, because it get cold here, I'm going all strap right now. As you can see, I made this thing looks completely different with this strap on there. This thing, man, got me strapped in, man. This is like an airplane seat belt. I believe I can hang from like the mountain on this thing, boy, off of something. I don't know. But yeah, y'all know I'm gonna always rock and represent glycine, baby. Glycine, baby. Let's go for glycine, man. I seen watching James just did a video. He showed some glycines. So that's it, y'all. That's it. I'm done for the day, man. I'm done. I ain't showing nothing else. Appreciate you guys watching. Keep it on bracelet. I will. I'm not taking it off. And just in 225 so far, Hamilton is killing it. Yes, Hamilton. I am a Hamilton fanboy. I absolutely love Hamilton. But I like watches in general. And I hope that, you know what I'm saying, like going forward, man, I can make some more events. I know that Kokomo has a sale coming up in December. So for those that are in the area, yeah, they're going to be doing some stuff. We're not scheduled yet, but like we're going to be talking about Flederman Von Rees watches. That will be coming up here shortly. I'm going to show you guys a chronograph because it didn't have it had a launch, I guess, but it wasn't showcased at all. So I'm going to dig deeper into it, look at it. I think the watch looks phenomenal, in my humble opinion. I'll let you guys be the judge of it. You give feedback, and I want y'all to be brutally honest. You know what I'm saying? Like, they say what it is. Yeah. So, getting me an original grain. So you like those wood watches? All right. I'm stream. See you tomorrow. Okay, yeah. So yeah, I'm dropping something tomorrow from Kokomo. Hope you guys enjoy what I drop tomorrow. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Collect. Let's see. Oh, okay. Yeah. Collect and invest. Yeah. So I have a few wood watches myself. I think those are dope. Just those two elements, stainless steel and wood together. They don't coincide with each other, but it's crazy that, yeah. I know there was a whole fad around wood watches, but like, yeah, I think wood watches are dope, hands down. But you gotta rock what you like, man. You gotta enjoy. You have to enjoy what you wear, man. So, all right, y'all, that's my time. Appreciate you guys watching. Appreciate you guys spending your time with me. That was valuable time. All right, let's see here. And if you made it this far on a replay, man, you are a soldier, man. So hold on. I got to switch hands for this one. Until the next lightning strike, man, y'all be blessed. Thank y'all for watching. Dopeness.